Today, I'm going to throw a truth in your face that few have the courage to admit. Most women only start to value a man when he has completely lost interest in them. Many men spend their lives dedicating, striving, and sacrificing to please a woman, but they seem blind, unable to see what's right in front of their noses. It's infuriating. These guys do everything to maintain the relationship, to be present, to show they care, but it seems none of it makes a difference. However, the moment a man gets tired, shows he doesn't care anymore, suddenly, like magic, the woman wakes up and starts chasing after him, desperately. It's an absurd situation that clearly shows that most only value when it's too late. If you want to know what these 4 undeniable proofs are, stay with me until the end. And get ready to face the harsh reality. Number 1, she only looks for you when you disappear. You know what's most irritating? A woman won't lift a finger while you're always there, available, doing everything to be present in her life. It's always you who sends messages, you who calls, you who tries to keep the flame alive. But then, what happens when you decide that's enough? That you're tired of always chasing? Suddenly, like magic, she starts looking for you desperately. You disappear for a while, and there she is, all worried, wanting to know where you are, what you're doing, why you're not chasing after her. And it's not just a casual message. She will do everything to get your attention. She will send multiple messages, call several times a day, try in every way to get in touch with you. This happens because she finally realizes you're no longer available. You're no longer chasing her like a faithful puppy. And then what does she do? She wakes up, enters panic mode, and starts chasing after you. And if during these attempts she realizes you've really lost interest, she will double her efforts. She'll do the impossible. Might even show up at your house in the middle of the night, desperate to try to win back what she herself left behind. And the cycle continues. She notices your indifference and becomes all present, trying in every way to regain your attention. But the moment you go back to being the same guy as before, always willing, always present, she disappears again. She goes back to her comfort zone, relaxes, and only starts chasing when she feels she's losing you again. This is the clearest proof that she only values you when she feels she might lose you. And this isn't an isolated behavior, it's the reality for most women. They only move when the fear of losing becomes real. Otherwise, they stay in their comfort zone, enjoying your dedication without giving anything in return. Number 2, your display of attachment repels her. Another point that needs to be highlighted is how your display of attachment can be a real repellent for her. At first, she might enjoy the attention, the security you offer. But the moment you start showing all your attachment, all your need to be close, she begins to pull away. It's as if there's an invisible line that, once crossed, makes her completely lose interest. You send loving messages, make surprises, show all your love, and what do you get in return? Distance. She starts avoiding your calls, your messages, gradually pulls away until you no longer understand what's happening. And it's even worse when you give too many guarantees. You're there, available, showing she can count on you for anything, at any time. And what does she do? She pulls away because she has too much certainty. She knows you're there, you'll always be available, so why worry? The lack of doubt, total certainty, makes her comfortable and stops valuing what you offer. She knows you're not going anywhere, so she feels free to set you aside. But try doing the opposite. Try leaving her in doubt, without guarantees, without absolute certainties. Let her wonder where you are, what you're doing, if you're still interested, and you'll see how her attitude changes completely. She starts to approach, trying in every way to win back your attention. She becomes desperate when she feels she's losing you, because doubt consumes her. And this clearly shows that she only values you when she feels she might lose you. When she's comfortable and secure, she sees no need to make an effort. But when security disappears, she does everything to regain control. Number 3, she only shows interest when you're interested in someone else. Now let's talk about something that really gets under your skin. The sudden interest she shows when she realizes you're interested in someone else. It's as if you suddenly become a prized trophy. You may have spent months, even years, trying to get her attention, doing everything you can to show your worth, but none of it matters until another woman starts to show interest in you. It's amazing how this works. You're there, being ignored. But the moment a new woman enters the picture, suddenly she starts to value you. And don't think it's a coincidence. She might not consciously realize it, but the fear of losing you to someone else awakens an urgency that wasn't there before. She starts chasing after you, trying to make up for lost time. It's as if she needs a competitor to see your value. And this, my friends, is infuriating. Why can't she see the value you have when you're alone? Why does she need someone else to validate you? This shows an enormous insecurity and a lack of perception that borders on the absurd. You might be in a new relationship, happy, moving forward, and there she comes, wanting to rekindle, asking for another chance. It's pathetic. She had all the opportunities in the world to value you, to be by your side, but only realizes what she lost when it's too late.
And this happens to many men.
It's a common behavior, unfortunately. And when you least expect it, she's there, trying to meddle in your new relationship, trying to ruin something you took time to build. Therefore, the best thing you can do is move on. Don't let her mess up your life again. If she didn't see your value before, it's not now, with you happy beside someone else, that she deserves a second chance. Let her taste the bitter pill of loss and continue your life knowing you deserve someone who values you from the start without needing competitions or external validations. Number 4, she respects you when you set boundaries. Now let's delve into a topic many men underestimate: the importance of setting boundaries. When you're always permissive, always saying yes to everything, and accepting any behavior, she will treat you accordingly. The lack of clear boundaries makes her feel she has the right to test how far she can go without considering your feelings or dignity. But the moment you start setting boundaries, the story changes completely. She will find it strange, complain, resist, but deep down, she will respect you much more. Boundaries are not synonymous with being rude or indifferent, but knowing how far you accept to be treated inadequately. When you put yourself first, she realizes she needs to make more effort to keep you around. That's when true appreciation begins. She will understand she can't do whatever she wants without consequences, creating a dynamic of mutual respect. It's not about mind games, but establishing a solid foundation of respect where both know what's acceptable and what's not. When you make it clear that certain attitudes are unacceptable, that you won't tolerate disrespect or disregard, she is forced to reconsider her actions. It might be tough at first, and she might even pull away temporarily, but if she truly values you, she will return with a new perspective. She will realize that to keep a man like you, she needs to act with more respect and consideration. If she can't accept the boundaries you set, then she never truly valued you as you deserve. But if she accepts and changes her behavior, it's a clear sign that she recognizes your worth and is willing to adjust her actions to maintain the relationship. Don't be afraid to set boundaries because they will define the quality of the relationship you'll have. Respect is the foundation of everything, and without it, no relationship can sustain. If you've made it this far, it means you're truly interested in understanding these dynamics and improving your relationships. Remember, the respect and value you receive are directly linked to how you position yourself. Don't be afraid to pull away. Set boundaries and value yourself above all. People will only treat you with the value you give yourself. And if you want to see real changes, start applying these principles today. Don't forget to leave your comment, share your experiences, and give that like, which always motivates me to keep bringing content that makes a difference. Your participation is crucial for us to continue this journey together. See you in the next video.